Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Jacobson here, and today we are going to design and paint a hot air balloon. Let's take a look at some photographs of some hot air balloons floating through the sky. We are going to be designing our own. You will need a piece of thick paper, your paint supplies, and some crayons, whatever colors you like best. Begin in crayon by drawing a square near the center of your paper, closer to the bottom than the center. This is going to be the basket that people can ride in the hot air balloon. Next, draw two straight lines coming up from your square. You can even make those a double line by adding two of them. Now connect them using a straight line across the top. Now draw a curved line going out to the left and a curved line going out to the right. Brush away any extra wax from the crayon. Next, connect those two lines using a large curved semicircle like a rainbow across the top. This part is the hot air balloon above the basket. Now switch to a different color and design the basket using whatever kind of lines or designs that you want to. I used a crisscross design on my basket in blue. Next, I switched to a different color and I made horizontal lines going across my hot air balloon, like stripes. You could also make stripes going the other direction, vertical or up and down. Finally, add some shapes and designs and lines to your hot air balloon. I started across the top by making pink circles, but you can design your hot air balloon with whatever shapes or lines you want. Next, I'm trying a light purple zigzag line. Think about all the lines that we learned how to make this year and all the shapes that we learned too. I'm using some straight lines next in pink. Now I switch back to the light purple and I do cloud lines. Bounce, 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 bounce. Finally, I add some pink dotted lines to the bottom. That makes a pattern. Pink, purple, pink, purple, pink. You could even add a person or yourself riding in the hot air balloon. Think about everything that you need to add. Hair, eyes, nose, mouth. Don't forget the neck and shoulders. And I even put in a hand waving with 5 fingers. Next, I colored my shirt purple, and then I colored myself in using crayon. Finally, I added a zigzag line connecting the hot air balloon to the basket to make it look like a rope. Next, let's add some paint to our hot air balloon. And if you don't have paint, you can color it in with crayons, colored pencils, or whatever materials you want to use to color yours in. Make sure you use a wet paintbrush when you're using watercolor paint. I started by painting the top of my hot air balloon purple. Next, I dunked my paintbrush in the water to wash it off, and I got a new color, red. And I painted the bottom of my hot air balloon red. I even mixed the red in with the purple to make my own red violet. Next, decide what color you want your basket to be. I painted my basket yellow. Finally, wash your paintbrush off and now paint the sky. What color do you want your sky to be? I painted mine a blue, but I also left some space for some white clouds. The sky can be so many different colors depending on if it is sunset time or sunrise, or if it's a cloudy day or a sunny day. Many times a light blue can be seen in the sky, but you can use really any color or even a mix of colors in your sky. Notice I leave some fluffy white space in my sky to make it look like I'm floating by the clouds. If you want your sky to be a light blue, try adding some water to your paintbrush. That will make the blue lighter. If you want your sky to be a dark blue, try adding more paint to your paintbrush. That will make your blue darker. Notice how I swirl my paintbrush around in fluffy circles to make it look like the shape of clouds. Try going in a circular motion if you want it to make it look like clouds are in your sky too. And here's how my hot air balloon looked once it was dry and how the clouds and the sky turned out. I can't wait to see what different colors and designs you used for your hot air balloons.